Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Gems by Jesh. I'm Jesh, and today, let's go on a deep dive of Clairo's journey from the viral success of bedroom pop to her musical mastery that she displays today. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. Clairo, born Claire Cottrell, has come a long way since her viral YouTube success with Pretty Girl in 2017. What began as a miraculous rise to fame quickly blossomed into a career that showcases her immense talent, emotional vulnerability, and musical evolution. Her style, often categorized as bedroom pop, as she literally recorded it on just an Apple headphone set and her Mac, blends lo-fi production with intimate, deeply personal lyrics. But as Clairo has matured as an artist, her sound has expanded, reflecting both her growth and her response to life's challenges. Clairo's breakout moment came with Pretty Girl, a low-budget music video shot on a webcam that struck a chord with listeners for its simplicity and honesty. The song, a commentary on the pressures of conforming to societal expectations of beauty, was relatable for many, myself included. Particularly, it was resonant with young women dealing with similar experiences. It exemplified the early 2010s bedroom pop movement, where artists embraced lo-fi, DIY production techniques, often recording in their own homes, removed from the influence of the traditional music industry. However, Clairo's success with Pretty Girl was more than a fluke. It represented the shifting tides of the music industry, where internet virality could catapult an artist to fame, without the need for traditional marketing strategies. For Clairo, this meant an opportunity to connect directly with her audience. But it also placed pressure on her to evolve beyond the viral moment. In 2019, Clairo released her debut album, Immunity. This marked a significant step forward in her artistic journey. The album introduced more complex instrumentation and various more complex production techniques as well, all of which would carry forward in her later work. Thematically, Immunity delves deeper into Clairo's personal experiences, touching on themes of mental health, relationships, and self-discovery. Tracks like Bags and Sophia reveal a vulnerability that had become central to her songwriting. Bags, for instance, chronicles the anxiety and uncertainty of navigating romantic relationships, while Sophia celebrates queer identity and the complexities of attraction. Musically, Immunity blends indie pop with hints of R&B, electronic, and even rock elements. The opening track, Alewife, features delicate acoustic guitar layered over Clairo's soft, almost whisper-like vocals, setting the introspective tone of the album. As the record progresses, it showcases Clairo's ability to mix upbeat, catchy melodies with deeply reflective lyrics, a hallmark of her style. One of Clairo's defining characteristics is her lyrical vulnerability. In an era where many pop songs focus on escapism and surface-level themes, Clairo dives headfirst into her own emotional landscape. Whether she's singing about heartbreak, identity, or existential uncertainty, her lyrics feel raw and unfiltered. This has allowed her to build a strong connection with her audience, particularly young people who see themselves in her music. Take Sophia as an example. It's not just a catchy pop song, it's a celebration of her queerness, a topic still underrepresented in mainstream pop. Lines like, "I think we could do it if we tried, if only to say you're mine," offer a sense of hope wrapped in the tension of new love. The track became an anthem for many listeners navigating their own sexual identity, powering the pop music to speak about deeply personal experiences. In 2021, Clairo released her sophomore album, Sling, which marked another shift in her musical style as she co-produced it with Jack Antonoff. Sling moves away from the electronic and lo-fi elements that defined Immunity. Instead, it adopts a more organic, folk-inspired sound with lush arrangements that incorporate string, piano, and horns. Immunity was introspective, but Sling digs even deeper into Clairo's psyche, exploring themes of self-worth, burnout, and the challenges of fame. Tracks like Blouse, a quiet acoustic song that deals with the discomfort of being sexualized, highlight the pressure that Clairo has faced as a young woman in the public eye. It's a far cry from the breezy bedroom pop of her early days, and it shows her willingness to confront difficult truths through her music. The album also touches on her struggles with mental health, particularly in Zinnius, where she reflects on the pressure of maintaining a facade while struggling internally. The stripped-back production allows Clairo's voice and lyrics to take center stage, making for an emotionally resonant listening experience. Clairo is often cited as one of the leading figures in this bedroom pop movement, a genre that democratized music making by proving that you don't need a big budget studio to create meaningful art. Artists like her, along with others like Cuco, Rex Orange County, and Boy Pablo, showed that lo-fi, self-produced tracks could have just as much emotional impact, if not more, than their polished radio-ready counterparts. But beyond her role in bedroom pop, Clairo has often become a symbol of authenticity in the music industry. In an age where artists are often carefully packaged and managed, she remains refreshingly honest about her experiences, whether she's discussing her sexuality or mental health or the pressures of fame. Her transparency has endeared her to a generation of fans who crave realness in an increasingly curated world. That leads us to today, specifically this year with her third studio album, Charm. I love this album so much. It's easily one of my favorite albums from this past year. She takes a very different approach to this one from her previous ones, but it still feels like an evolution of her sound. There's a lot less high-end in these tracks, making it feel very vintage and very throwback. I hear a lot of Carole King in her sound, and I really do love this sound for her. She continues to use like such a varied instrumental palette, but she also leans very heavily on the grand piano, and I also really do like the use of woodwinds in this album also. There's some very strong bassoon sounds here. Another thing that I think Clairo has clearly demonstrated is her continued growth in the realm of musical motifs, with some motifs transcending the whole album and simple riffs just appearing over and over in these songs, giving Clairo a very distinct style and making the album very memorable. My favorite tracks are probably Juna, Second Nature, and Sexy to Someone. I really did enjoy this album a lot, and I'm excited to see what Clairo offers in the future. With that said, I hope that you all liked this video. I hope that you learned something about Clairo, about the sound that she's pursued, and I hope that it inspires you to employ some new techniques in your own music. With that said, tune in for more Gems by Jesh. Alright, bye.